This is the Irontrader, and it is Turnaround Tuesday. Let's see if she sticks. Now, yesterday we had a really nasty day, just sold it off, but it was probably one of the best trading days. There were so many things that you could have bought there on the cheap and traded on the cheap. It was just a great day. I just love this kind of a market here. Now, today here we look like the NASDAQ futures are up, Bitcoin futures are up here. So let's just see if it can hold here today. So as usual, we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, we'll take a look at crude oil, and take a look here at natty gas. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not recognition by selling stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have the old Bitcoin. Now, yesterday, this is trading with the market, so you just have to understand that, okay? So if the market, it looks like it's really basically with the NASDAQ, okay? When the NASDAQ goes down, this is going to go down here the same way. But we have this W pattern here that I've been showing you. We've been holding this 8-day very nicely until we have yesterday. But you notice yesterday, this is why you trade the charts, it came right down, went through the 21-day, but it's right there into that 50-day, and it held it, and it closed the back above the 50-day, the 21-day, and very nicely here. So yesterday we had that close of a 101.430. So if we look to the left here, you got 101.280. Okay, so very nicely here on the close. Now today we have an inside day, which is basically high and lows within the inside day of the previous day, and we have a nice green candle here so far. Okay, so Bitcoin futures are up here about 11.95, looking very nicely. So hope you scalped some yesterday. I mean, that IBIT was just a beautiful trader and buy. I mean, I can't even explain it. Okay, so let's take a look at the upside here first. So this is what we're looking at here is 103.766. That's your 8-day simple moving average. That's going to be very key. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we're going to go look to yesterday's high, that 104.695. Now, if we can get keep going above all that, then what we're going to do is we'll come up to the top of this candle here. You got 106.575. You got 106.615, and then we come up here. We have 107.100. Then we want to look at the top of this at 107.485. That's going to be very key. Okay, because you can see here we have a nice big resistance going on here. Just line it right on up. So if we can get above, you got 108.475, and this is going to be key. 108.960 because this was that double top situation. We crack above it, you got 11,150. You crack above that, you got 15 to 17,000 there. Okay, very easily. Okay, but the key is going to be this 8 simple moving average. That's going to be key. Now, downside, obviously, we want to watch today's low, looking at 101.275 here level, okay? Then we'll come to the bottom of this candle here at 99.745, and then we're going to come right into your strong support areas is your 99.338. That's your 21-day, and then your 50-day 98.178. Okay, now when you're doing trading here, I've traded for decades, okay? So basically, just keep your trading simple, okay? I get all the lines, I get all the, you can do clouds, you can do, all this kind of nonsense. Keep it simple, okay? We have an 8-day, a 21-day, a 50-day, a 100-day, and a 200-day, and these blue lines here are price channels and with candlesticks. Very simple. You use volume, okay, RSI, because this is not only measures the strength, but you can get divergences, which is very nice. Give it a perfect example right here. See how high we had here? Okay, we had even a higher high, a lower high. See that negative divergence? And then what happened? Okay, after we got the negative divergence, she sold off. Okay, so there's ways of using the RSI. Now, this here is a good momentum one. It shows when that green crosses below the red, that's momentum to the downside. When it gets above that red, then that shows good momentum to the upside. So this is all you need. Just keep it very simple. Look how much money you could have made if you just watch these basically simple charts, okay? You know what you lost the 21-day, the next level is the 50-day. If you keep losing that, then we just follow the candles till you get your big retest, okay? Very simple, okay? That's how you want to keep trading. Now, today, here's another way. Okay, so basically what you're trading today is the 8-day on the upside. You crack above it, we follow the candles. Downside, okay, what we're looking for is just look to the bottom of that candle, that 745. But realistically, you're trading between that 21-day, that 50-day, and that 8-day. Okay, so watch that 21-day on the downside. Watch that 50-day on the downside. We start losing that area, then we can just follow these candles down. You got 94.550 level here. We come down here, you got that 92.335, and you have all the way down here to 89.525 level here. Okay, but right now this is just a nice, good trading situation. Let's see if we can get back above this neckline here, and the key is above that 8-day. Then we can move this bad boy higher. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil and we have natty gas here. Okay. Now remember, the API report on crude oil will be out today at 4:30, and then for the EIA will be out Wednesday at 10:30 for crude oil, and on Thursday at 10:30 for natural gas and the rig count there on Friday. Okay. So here we have the old crude ski. You can see here we have that series of lower lows, lower highs. Okay, so we went all the way down here yesterday here to this 7,238 level. Okay, that's as low as we got there. Okay, so if you would have kept right on going here, what we do is we just always look just right to the left of the chart here. Okay, so when you look right to the left here, what do you see? You're running right into all of this here. Okay, right there, 72.25. See all this right here? See, that's all your support levels. Okay, that's what we're following there yesterday. Now, today we have an inside day here so far, so we don't know. So what we're watching here on the downside is we're going to be watching these levels right here, okay? This is that 73 level. You can see where we're kind of like holding that situation right there. Then if we lose that, we're going to come right to that 72.70. We're going to come down here to this 72.38 level here, and then we can come down here to the top of this candle, 72.02, and then we have 71.79, and they're going to run right into that 50-day at 71.47 level, okay? So that's going to be your downside. Now, the upside here, we can watch and we can look at today's highs at 73.87, okay? So all you do is look right to the left here. What do you got? You got 74.02. That's going to be your next resistant level, okay? That's going to be right at, because you can see where he had 74.02. You come right over here. What do we have? 74.01, okay? See that? See, that was your support level there. That was that last Friday. Okay, now if we rally up here, then we're going to be looking realistically for this 21-day, that 74.64 level, okay? And then above that, we have that 200-day at 74.96. Now, I've been pointing out this 8-day. You see how this 8-day, when it rolls right on over here, now that's going to become very, very strong resistance here. Now your 8-day, your price is below that 8-day. So as that comes down, as I told you yesterday, when you watch those futures, that it was in a 76 range. Now look, high 75 range. Now she's coming right on down here. Okay, so if you cross over that 200-day and that 21-day, you're going to push that price right down to that 50-day. Okay, very easy. So you got a lot of resistance here. So if this rallies up, watch that 74.64, right there, 74.96, and then that 75.28. That's going to be huge, huge resistance. Now, I'm not saying you can't blast through that. But again, it's going to take something really, really, positive to blast all the way through all of that resistant level. Now, so you watch that on the upside, and you watch yesterday's low on the downside, at 72.38. If that's lost here, we follow the candles, but realistically, your target's 71.47, and it's going to be at 100-day at 71.03. Now, we look here at your RSI. Well, that's sitting right at 49. That could go either way, but this was a tell. Once that green crosses that red, that's a tell that's going to go on the downside. When that 8-day rolls over, that's another tell that's going on the downside. We start losing your 200-day, your 21-day, that's another tell. Okay. Natural gas here. Well, you can see here, this is starting to roll the same way. Now, again, it has not crossed that 21-day. However, now you can see where the 21-day is starting to roll over. So right now here, we had a low here at 3.61, 3.60. So right now we have a double bottom situation. So this could rally up here. So watch that 372, that today's high, okay? Because this is where we're looking at right there, 371 area, okay? And then we're going to come right up to that 3.79. That's going to be huge resistance. You get through that, you're going to go right to that 8-day at 3.90. Okay, see how strong that 8-day is? See, when you rally right into it, and then it just could not get above it. It got above it, but it couldn't hold it, and now she's coming right on off here. So if this crosses that 21-day, this is going to take that price not to the 50-day, probably much, much lower here. Now, on the downside, watch yesterday's low, that 3.60. Okay, we lose that. Okay, then we're going to come right over here, 3.57, 3.54, 3.5 flat, and then we're going to come right here at that 3.48. That's your 50-day. Now, again, if that's lost here, then I think what we do is we can retest this 333 level here and possibly this 329, which is that price channel. Okay, so just, trade this. That's all I do. Yesterday, it was a really good trade in the KOLD. I didn't scalp anything on the long side. I didn't see anything there because we lost that 21-day. I said, respect that 21-day. Okay, give it the benefit of the doubt. But obviously, it just could not, get above it. And then she's coming right on down. Okay, so for today, you watch that yesterday's low. If that's lost, we look to that 50-day. Upside, you want to watch that 21-day and that 8-day. That is going to be everything. The same way on the old crude ski here is that the 21-day, the 200-day, and the 8-day are everything on the upside. You have to close above all that before you're going to go higher. If not, you watch yesterday's low, you lose that. You're looking for that 50-day, possible 100-day. Okay, that's what I got for every back here. Midday trading. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and then we throw something else in the old mix. Now I can see the futures are holding here pretty nicely here. Let's see if we can have a good day here on the upside. All right, trade what's in front of you. Now what you want.